Yeah. Yeah, motherfuckers. Haha. Top of the top. What's good? Salute everybody that's up this morning, ready to go. Let's rise and shine. We got to get into some shit. I got some shit I got to get off my chest. You heard? Because I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. That's what happened. And it's about to get a little ugly. Because I got some shit I got to talk about. You heard? John Shaft, what up, bro? The first on the pull-up, always supporting the homie. You know what time it is, John. I'm about to start smoking shit. You heard? I'm about to start smoking shit. And I ain't talking about no bud, neither. Good morning to the people. Only the real niggas subscribe only. Only the real brothers and sisters subscribe. Only the real that got a heart and a soul tap in. Fresh ain't dead. What up, brother? You heard? That's right. I told you the real niggas gonna always pull up. They be right there waiting. Because niggas already know what time it is. And they just need to hear the homie speak on some things. And I'm about to speak on some shit. Because I know y'all know what the fuck is going on. And y'all see what it is. So let's chop it up. That's what we gonna do this morning. We gonna chop it up. And some niggas probably gonna be in their feelings. You dig? And they gonna have their little feelings hurt. But at the end of the day, a lot of this shit is out of fucking control. It's out of control. A lot of shit is very, very, very disrespectful. The black race as a whole, you heard? The streets is looking frail. Niggas ain't eating. Money ain't flowing. And I'm seeing a lot of desperation. You understand? I'm seeing a lot of funny shit on a whole lot of different aspects to the point where some of this shit I might not even be able to touch on today. But I'm gonna get into some shit, and y'all know what time it is. Because I'm about to get into some shit. Now, the first thing I gotta speak on is business, and we have an American food shortage. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. I heard a brother speak on it yesterday, and I forgot to talk about it, but it is American food shortage taking place right now as we speak. Right now, as you go to your supermarkets and you start going and certain stores, you're going to start seeing the counters looking real dry right now. You heard? You're going to start seeing shit looking real dry because the shipments that's coming into the country, well, it's been one case of a lot of shipments falling to the sea. You see a lot of the containers where the products come from overseas, a lot of that shit is not making it to America. It's been a major overspill of cargo. And it's also things going on where limited supplies are being pushed out because the truck drivers got to pay a lot of gas money in order to get those products out. So what's going on is a lot of the truck drivers are not really making no profits moving some of these products to your stores and to your neighborhoods. And you got a lot of truck drivers that are retiring and they quitting. But my point is a lot of the products that you need and use, they're becoming limited supplies, limited shipments, and you're going to start seeing it day by day. You're going to start seeing that shit dwindle down, and you're going to start seeing that it's a food shortage. That's why right now, I'm going to tell y'all right now, get your food. When you get your food, start putting shit in the freezer, start getting canned food, start storing food for a rainy day. Rice, pasta, grains, y'all know what I'm talking about. Food that you can store, tuna fish, start storing your food just in case some shit pop off. Because the more we going into this winter, you're going to start seeing shit get ugly. Because this shit is a fucking game going on, all right? And I don't really got time to play. I'm just here to tell my people who I got love for, start thinking futuristic, start stockpiling for you and your family. That's the wise thing to do because you're going to start seeing a shortage. And when shit start getting short, you already know what time it is. Basically, soon, niggas going to start getting robbed for food. Niggas going to start getting beat in the head for groceries and shit like that. That's the next phase we going to. The next phase we going to is the hunger phase. You're going to start seeing a lot of niggas hungry out here because it's American food shortage. Take it or leave it, but you're going to see what's going on. And that was the first topic I had to start with because that's important shit. So just Do your research, pay attention. Inflation is in full effect, meaning the cash dollar is not really worth too much of nothing. Gas going up, food becoming short. All the things you need in life, you about to have to pay a price for that shit. And it's going to be very scarce. So just pay attention and keep up with what's going on. And don't get caught slipping in a fucking food crisis because you don't got no food. And I'm going to move on from that topic because that was business. Now I got to get into the bitch ass nigga JackFrost say he's suing me. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. All of this shit is snitch behavior. I want you to see how it's certain niggas from one demographic, from one state. It's 50 states in America, but it's one state right now where niggas are doing a lot of clown ass shit. Niggas are doing desperation shit. Niggas are proving that they have no more integrity, they have no more heart, and they have no nuts. That's what niggas are showing us. You heard? Salute Hollywood. I see y'all. But like I said, it's niggas from this one demographic, one state. We got 50 states, but it's one state that's doing a lot of clown shit right now in the world. And I'm not making this shit up. But a nigga like JackFrost say he want to sue me. It's how a broke ass nigga that ain't even got no fucking address claim he gonna sue a nigga. And first of all, let me tell you something, Jack. This video is for education and entertainment purposes only, jackass. I'm not a clout chasing ass nigga, and I don't gotta diss a bum nigga for a check. Therefore, what I'm telling you is the videos ain't monetized, jackass. In the video in which I spoke on you, nigga, you put that information out there, so it's public information, nigga. And this is for educational purposes only. And I'm here to tell you niggas like Jack, I'm not here to play. Don't try to get in my way, nigga, because I'm already prepared for you clown ass niggas. That's why you see me coming out little by little, doing little shit, because I was waiting for the flagging, the snitching, and the telling, and that's what these niggas do. And I also want to prove today how all these niggas are from the same circle. All of these niggas that started out together, they still run together. They on the same type of time. That's clout chasing, that's telling, that's snitching, that's flagging, and them niggas are going to promote agendas, and if you don't agree with their agenda, they're gonna just do what they got to do, and that's they get the flagging. You feel me? They get the flagging, they get the crying, they get the telling, and they all from the same circle. Because when you a coward, you always got to worry about what somebody else saying about you. When you a snitch, you always got to worry about what somebody's saying about you. I done heard niggas on YouTube talking about looking up niggas' government name. See? That's the traits of a snitch. And they wasn't talking about me. They was talking about other individuals. But I'm trying to tell you, y'all know when you play with them governments and you trying to find, you know that snitch behavior. And I'm going to show you how it's a group of niggas that's losing right now. They're fucking losing, and they dealing with desperate moves. They willing to snitch, tell, all type of shit. That's why I told niggas what I told niggas. When you see me come out, I had to come out little by little. Nigga doing this shit off a phone. Like I said, when I look like a clown ass nigga investing into some YouTube channel when all niggas gonna do is snitch. Top of the top, Brooklyn flavors, Gotti Savage. My family pull up, you heard? That's how we do. All right? So we gonna talk about these clown niggas and how they losing right now, and they mad. They don't want nobody else to shine because I told you niggas, it's the fall of the YouTubers. The fall of the big YouTubers, meaning the niggas that thought they was at the top, the niggas that thought they couldn't be faded, that thought they was headed to success, them niggas are falling and they fucking hurting and they mad because now it's new niggas coming up now. The people want to hear new voices. They want to hear new shit. They want to hear new motivation. They want to hear different point of views. They don't want to hear y'all shit no more. They heard it. They don't seen it. They done size y'all niggas up. They see y'all niggas a bunch of bozos, all right? But you had your time because you didn't master this. You didn't master the clock. You didn't master dimensions of life. You didn't understand that things change with time. See? You didn't understand the fifth dimension, which is energy, which all things must change. You dig? Y'all don't understand that. Nothing stays the same. So when you niggas had your little shine, you were supposed to do right by that shine. You were supposed to build yourself up, build your company, get to a bag, and be established. But no, niggas like JackFrost trying to threaten to sue me. Nigga, you ain't getting nothing. Only thing you'll get from me is get your face ate, boy. That's all you gonna get. Because you ain't getting nothing from me. You heard? All you gonna get from me is some quick draw McGraw action. You dig? That's how I get down. But for niggas like you that think you want to sue me, you're not going to be able to sue, nigga, because it's for educational purposes only, and you're not dealing with a dumb nigga, right? And I don't have to make no money off none of you clown-ass niggas. I don't want no clout off none of you niggas. I don't want my name affiliated with none of you niggas. And from now on, you niggas ain't even good enough for a hashtag. You heard? You're not even good, because some of you niggas are just hashtag niggas. Don't get it fucked up. See, when you get bodied off in this YouTube game, you become a hashtag, nigga. That's it. But a lot of you niggas so lame, you're not even worth a hashtag. And that's the simple fact that you headed to trash. You headed to the fucking big dumpster in the sky. All you niggas, because you exposing yourself. And all these niggas started from the same circle. They thought JackFrost was going to be the cameraman to bring them all to success. They thought JackFrost had the plan and the layout and the studio and the foundation to bring niggas to success. But the shit didn't work. It did not work. Because we know what? Niggas can't get along. Niggas got pride, egos, niggas are greedy, and niggas can't get along. So that's why I bum niggas like JackFrost talking about he want to sue a nigga, but we know that's really snitch behavior. See, the same nigga that want to talk about Shotty and talk about Mel Matrix and 6ix9ine, yeah, that nigga that covered that case every day that was going to the feds, the Fed building, covering the case and was trying to say Shotty snitching, but this nigga, he want to snitch now, see? I'm showing you a pattern of clown niggas. The same nigga that was trying to condemn 6ix9ine for snitching and Shotty and this whole Treyway, now JackFrost, because he not winning, he want to go and sue me like a snitch. See, I'm showing you suspect behavior. JackFrost is affiliated with who? Corey King. What does Corey King claim to fame? He the one that pulled out the paperwork on O.G.s, snitching, telling. Where did he get the paperwork from? I don't know. Maybe the police gave him the paperwork. Maybe he was doing agent work when he showed that paperwork, because it's mighty funny he the only nigga that had access to these documents at that time. So did Corey King get that paperwork from the police themselves to spread their propaganda? We're going to get into that today. Because I'm seeing a pattern of niggas when they don't get their way, they get to snitching, telling, and making up shit. I'm seeing a pattern, and I got to connect dots. JackFrost, Corey King, birds of a feather flock together, and these niggas are masters of telling from what I see. Because this nigga pulled out the paperwork. I'm going to get into that today, too. Shout out to Eben Films, Clubhouse, and Troll Nation. I will be speaking on that today, too. Yeah, and y'all niggas don't want me to get on that line. Because one day I'm going to get on that line. Just know that. But right now I'm going to chill. I don't want to fuck up nobody's money. I don't want to fuck up nobody's deal. Because Corey King about to do business with Wack. And they about to do some shit. So I don't want to fuck nothing up. But when I pull up on that show, y'all niggas going to know what time it is. And I'm going to say shout out to my homie O.G. Mac Drama that was on the show yesterday from the West Side that was in New York. A nigga that I was running with in New York. O.G. Brazy, that's his peoples. You feel me? But my point is, there's a lot of shit going on that even New York niggas don't fucking know because a lot of these dumb niggas was in jail. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got jail, you got the streets. The jail got one perspective, the streets got another perspective. But you got to put them together to get the understanding. And you dumbass jail niggas, you keep pushing jail agendas, nigga. And you using that to represent the whole New York when it's a whole bunch of niggas in New York that been on the street, banging, smart, moving wisely, never went behind that wall on that type of level you gump niggas been on. And still functioning in the streets. And y'all want to keep making Nine Trey the poster child for New York Bloods when we all know that Nine Trey fell off a long time ago. And we know Nine Trey been ain't holding no weight in the town. So let's not play. Except for the last niggas that went to jail. Don't get it fucked up. It's a lot of real white Billies, and they ain't gonna do no talking. And they go by the name of Billy Badass. They don't claim Nine Trey. So let's get that clear first thing first. And another thing, Some of the last Billies to go down, it was Mel and the boys. It was Mel shotting them. They was the last ones really upholding it in Brooklyn. The niggas that if you came to these niggas and was talking down on the Billies, you was gonna get shots put at you quick. That's why they had to go, because they was the last solid upholders of the Billy Badass faction. Them and a few others. I'm not going, it's a few other hoods that still stick to their Billy. They're still down with that Billy Badass talk, and they will still smoke your ass. Don't get it fucked up. But what I'm trying to tell you is that whole non-trade poster child, when you niggas start going back to that OG Mac talk, nigga, that's old news. Y'all know it. That's why I'm also going to prove that a nigga like Corey King was hiding out. He was a quiet ass nigga. And he didn't pop. He's another nigga that didn't really pop out to 6ix9ine popped out. See, when 6ix9ine popped out, a lot of old washed up niggas felt they had the authority to come out and correct him. That's why you see a lot of washed up niggas come out the woodworks, but a lot of these niggas ain't never shot no gun in so many years. A lot of these niggas ain't never shot nothing. They never shot a op. They never laid nothing down. They never ran no hoods. They never had niggas under them bringing them bags. You heard? They never had no power out of town. They never connected the dots. They never took the town on the road. They never made it worldwide. They never put in no work. You got certain niggas, they was there from day ones, but they were spectators. Like, you got niggas like Nas that was in the bridge, but he was writing them rhymes while niggas was shooting them guns. You got niggas in blood the same way. They was there from day one. They always been around, but they just been reporters. And some of these reporters are now on YouTube. And they just blood reporters. That's it. They ain't never put in no work. They ain't never felt no pain. They never even been respected. So let's not play. When you look in these niggas' face, you know what I'm talking about. They just reporters. So let's not play. So my other point is, I'm tired of niggas using this OG Mac shit, because what you niggas are doing, you're making a mockery of New York blood. You're making a fucking mockery of a story that's over 20 years old. A story that niggas already done banged out in the street over. See, when y'all niggas talk about that OG Mac shit, what them niggas ain't gonna tell you is niggas in New York already warred over that shit, all right? It was already a blood-on-blood war over that whole OG Mac situation. That shit been buried. Don't get it fucked up. I'm here to clarify and clean this shit up. See, for you niggas that was in jail that didn't know what the fuck happened, I'm gonna tell you on the town, when that OG Mac shit hit the town, niggas started getting banged on. Niggas started having to fit their hood. So that OG Mac shit been buried. But we gotta understand, that's Corey King only claim to fame, so he gotta use that to make himself relevant, that he's the snitch that pulled out the paperwork on OG Mac just to make himself look relevant. But he's not gonna talk about the suspect activity he was doing up in the penitentiaries that my brother Devon already told you niggas about. He ain't gonna talk about that. He gonna talk about how he pulled out the paperwork. Fine, you pulled out the paperwork, you snitched on Mac, you revealed that he was a snitch when he was a teenager. And now, we already know what OG Mac did. Nigga, we knew this in the early 2000s. That's why all the bloods on the street already done wore that shit out already. Niggas in New York already handled that talk about OG Mac. But what niggas don't understand, now the world gets an insight on that story. And that story has become a promotional hype, and it's become a way for CK to try to get a deal. So I'm going to say this. Evan Fields, salute my nigga. Salute Clubhouse Troll Nation. Wack, can you please give Corey King a deal? Can you please fly this nigga out to California, put him in a hotel, put him in a booth, put this nigga material out, please? Can you please help these niggas with whatever the fuck they trying to do so they can shut up? All of them niggas. Please help them. I don't want to hate on them. I want these brothers to be successful, and I just want somebody to help them, fly them to Cali, get them niggas right, send some wires, send some checks. Please look out for these niggas so they can shut the fuck up. Because I'm tired of hearing about OG Mac stories. Y'all niggas want to know OG Mac stories, you got to come to the real right niggas that's still putting in work right now on the town. Niggas on the town, Ben ain't been talking about that OG Mac shit. And New York has had over damn near 100 real right OGs since OG Mac that's been holding it down, nigga. So let's not play. But y'all want to use OG Mac for a poster child to make a mockery of New York Bloods and say these niggas ain't real right. And guess what? Corey King gives them all the fuel they need because he's the nigga on camera crying. He's the nigga on camera crying multiple times, not just once. The nigga cried on camera more than once. I've never in my life seen a real white blood cry in my face, unless it was a death. And I still ain't see too many homies cry in my face. And I never in my life seen a big homie cry. That's on blood. I never seen nothing like that in my life because that's weakness. That is weakness. So when you see a nigga crying and he talking about he represent the town, we know that's a joke. So I'm asking Wack again, please get this nigga a deal. Please get this nigga a bag so he can shut the fuck up. Do what you gotta do because he waiting to be pimped. Please pimp these niggas. Please. So they can shut up. Because all these niggas want to do is keep pushing their little agendas and keep putting sauce on how they so official because of the niggas they been around. I don't care about how many niggas you been around. What the fuck did you do, nigga? You see, my life gonna be a book, nigga. Don't worry about who the fuck I am, because you gonna know who I am when the book come out, nigga. When you see the face, when you see the credentials, nigga, you gonna know what it is. But I'm talking to you camera ass niggas. I'm talking to the niggas that always want to be in the sauce. That want to represent New York so bad, but we know, nigga, you a spectator. Now, I'm going to clarify some shit. You niggas are telling a story about O.G. Mac that's old as fuck, all right? Niggas in New York City already handled that business. And that's part of why a lot of niggas fell out with the UBN and a lot of niggas left the UBN a long time ago. So let's not play. And the only niggas from the UBN that are still in good standards, I'ma say the motherfucking Hercs held the shit down because we never ran, we never left, and we still here, nigga. So we been got over that OG Mac shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Shout out to GKB, G-Shine Blood, Hercs up, 0010 120. For those that want to know. We ain't never go nowhere. We ain't left nowhere. We ain't hiding. We been moving different like I told you niggas. Shout out to O.G. Shaquille. That's a real right homie. And he don't entertain clown ass shit. And I don't like to say the homie name because the homie is still out in the world doing what he got to do. And he's legit. But like I said, I don't speak on real right niggas' name because I don't just throw niggas' name out there for clout. So it's a lot of real right homies I know and in tune with, but I'm not going to speak on their name. So when I speak on O.G. Shaquille, and I salute that brother, because that brother name was in my literature, nigga. That man name was in my lit. And when that man came home, that motherfucking man actions and words matched everything I learned. That man is a real right homie. That's a real right OG. So when you want to talk OG's whack, you niggas got to holler at OG Shaquille. Corey King is a mascot. And that's why you'll see real right niggas will never affiliate themselves with that nigga. Shout out to OG Shaquille. Shout out to Mr. Peterson. And shout out to my homie, Dennis Peterson, my motherfucking man. What up, D? That's my man. So when you niggas talk about Shaquille, I'm gonna show you how all this shit connect one way or another. And see, I ain't never meet Shaquille, but I'm gonna show you dumb niggas a relationship. You see, Shaquille is cool with Mr. Peterson. Mr. Peterson, little brother, Dennis Peterson, that's my man. That's my man. See, I'm trying to show you how all this shit connected. So if I want to get in tune with a nigga, I know how to get loopy real quick. But see, I'm not a nigga that use niggas' names for clout. I don't gotta tell everybody I know who I'm affiliated with, and I just let you niggas keep running your fucking mouth. Because one day, guess what, nigga? You gonna have to answer up, homie. Y'all be knowing. One day, you gonna have to answer up. All y'all gonna have to answer up for the shit y'all be doing. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know shit is worldwide. Y'all know how this shit rock. I don't know why niggas keep thinking they're gonna keep remixing shit and niggas ain't gonna say nothing. But we're going to give Corey King his credit because he is the one that pulled out the paperwork on Mac. And happy for you, nigga. That's your claim to fame. But I want you niggas to know that that's the exact same shit the West Coast niggas use to say that New York Bloods are frauds. And Corey King, you are the biggest fraud because them West Coast niggas are laughing at you, nigga. And I hope that Wack give you niggas that deal and give you niggas that bag so you niggas can shut the fuck up. And go on making your raps at 50, nigga. Just go, just do what you gotta do, all right? And I'm speaking on this shit because this nigga Corey King, he run with Jack. And JackFrost talking about he want to sue me. But I'm trying to tell these niggas, you barking up the wrong fucking tree. Because I see you niggas got a lot of snitch behavior going on, and I see a lot of funny co-signing going on. And when I see a co-signer in my name, that's a dick sucker. In my books, that's a nut holder. You heard? So please, Wack, I'm begging you. Evan Films, Troll, I'm begging you niggas, please give these niggas some money so they can shut the fuck up. Please. And then eventually, the real right homies, they're going to pop out. Trust me when I tell you. The real right homies, they're going to pop out very shortly, and you're going to know what's really going on. Because these niggas keep stirring the pot, and they keep poking Superman. So guess what's going to happen eventually? I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you niggas. But you niggas don't want to listen. I did my job. I spoke what I had to say, and congratulations to you niggas. And I'll be going back into that a little bit later. Because I'm going to do a rundown on all the hoods that stayed in good standards after that O.G. Mac shit. I'm going to salute all the real rights hoods that still been putting on since O.G. Mac been history. So we don't care about no O.G. Mac history, nigga. We know he started it. We know what he did, but we been past that. But I see niggas want to make that a commercial now to try to get them some money. All right? Next, the versus battle. The versus battle with KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane. The fucking distraction of the weekend. It was a good show, I guess. But I bought KRS-One Criminal Minded, one of the first albums I ever bought. Big Daddy Kane, Long Live the Kane, was one of the second ones I ever bought when I was a little shorty. You heard? A little nigga. And I used to have a lot of love and respect for them brothers. But I'm just at a time where I'd rather leave them niggas where they at. I'm not a nigga that like to go back into the past. I'm not one of these niggas that want to bring back the old life. That ain't me. That ain't me. You feel me? And to me, a lot of, like I say, man, y'all know Big Daddy Kane been played himself already with that Prince of Darkness shit, and we know Mr. C is that nigga DJ, all right? We know KRS-One was down with fucking Zulu Nation, African Bambaataa, but niggas act like they don't want to know that. And I've been put the shit out, hip-hop been playing us, but a lot of you stupid niggas ain't want to watch it because it had a little bit of views. I did a 6-part video of hip-hop been playing us on how in the beginning it started out on some fruit ball shit and how Africa Bambaataa and them niggas been hating on real niggas in the game. I broke down how they hated on the whole Juice crew, even Big Daddy Kane and them niggas back then, how they was haters. And it's always been a battle of the street niggas versus the so-called hip-hoppers or whatever you want to call it. But I broke all that down on hip-hop been playing us and how it's been a game the whole time. But it started back then because I told you niggas that hip-hop shit, a lot of that shit started out in the village, all right? A lot of that shit started out around rainbow activity. And what I mean by that is KRS-One was down with a lot of that shit in the beginning because he was down with Zulu Nation in the beginning. And I think Bam was co-signing him from afar. And who's to say Bam wasn't at that show last night? Let's be real. So when we start talking about all that old hip-hop shit, nigga, fuck all that shit. Because a lot of them niggas was foul-ass niggas and they was suspect. And like I told you niggas again, for you niggas that want to go back to the past, nigga, go back to the past. Because we going to the future, all right? And I salute that shit, but I know it's a bunch of bullshit because Swiss Beats went to Harvard University, and it's like these niggas done sat back and plotted on ways to manipulate the minds of the masses. So when you see a stadium of niggas at a show of some niggas from the 80s, you know niggas' brain is stuck in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. You know niggas' brain has not advanced. That's what they're showing you. See, when y'all don't understand technology, you don't understand how the world look at shit, y'all don't understand what's going on. When you got niggas to buy tickets to some old shit like that, that's how they know black people still living in the past. And they know they can sell you anything. That's what that mean when I see shit like that. And I don't want to see none of that old shit because I know all them niggas shit by heart. I'm just being real. That was another distraction. All right? So I'm going to get past that versus shit. Another thing that's going on is Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's wife, they trying to label her crazy and trying to put her in a psychic home. All because she's suing the LA County for putting out them pictures of Kobe looking messed up. You know, they put out the autopsy pictures or the pictures of the plane blowing up. They put out some pictures they was not supposed to put out, and Vanessa Bryant is suing them. And on return, they so wicked, they trying to say that woman is crazy, and they trying to get her in a crazy home. They trying to get her labeled as crazy so they don't got to pay her. And you got to remember something about character defamation. See, the biggest way to write somebody off, the easiest way is call them crazy. You call somebody fruity, you call them a snitch. See, those are the quickest 3 ways to discredit somebody, and people have mastered that game of trying to discredit people. But they're trying to label Kobe Bryant's wife as crazy so they don't got to pay her. And the whole point is, it's foul what they doing because they know they made money off that man's pictures, and a lot of people didn't like Kobe Bryant because Kobe Bryant was not a slave. And Kobe Bryant did not play that game. He did not play that game of kissing ass. So you got to understand they're going to be hard on his wife because they don't want his wife to get that lawsuit money. So they labeling her as crazy so they don't got to pay her. And that shit is foul. You know what I'm saying? But these are some of the things going on in the world. Like I told you, the black family is under attack, and you're going to see a lot of slander and a lot of disrespect. So when they say Kobe Bryant's wife is crazy, that's basically disrespecting her. They slander her, saying she out of her mind for suing them. And that's just a game to discredit her. And like I say, man, there's a lot of different things going on. A lot of fuck shit. Next topic. We're going to get into a lot of these snitches. It's a lot of snitch shit going on, like I said. Niggas is taking this beef shit too far. Like, anytime you make it you want to know niggas' government name, that just show what type of time you on. And I'm not talking about me. Cause like I told niggas, my Facebook and my government name. It's just that I separate my businesses. I don't mix YouTube with Facebook. I don't mix certain shit up. But I'm gonna tell some of you niggas, the way y'all niggas like trying to so-called expose people that y'all be exposing, get niggas' government name, doing whole videos on niggas. The shit y'all really be doing, a lot of shit y'all be doing, y'all got snitch behavior. A lot of y'all niggas got snitch tendencies. That's a fact. A lot of y'all niggas got confidential informant behavior. And I can't put it no clearer than that. If you got beef with a man, you can diss that man. You can throw your shots at a man, but eventually you got to see that man in the street. That's why I say I don't hate no man. I don't got no beef. Because if I really got beef with a nigga, I'm going to see that nigga. But when you keep playing YouTube games and you play internet games, a lot of you niggas crossing that line of showing real snitch behavior. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Another thing we're going to talk about, I got to speak about, and that's that nigga King Erner. He's another clown-ass nigga. King Erner is a clown nigga for the simple fact he built his channel off of Alpo. Like a lot of you niggas did. A lot of you niggas' first videos, y'all first content was talking about Alpo, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But now Alpo out walking around and niggas like King Erner looking real scared. He like a shook-ass nigga now. And I don't respect niggas like him. And I don't respect how a lot of you niggas was doing shit when it's convenient, but now shit getting real and y'all shit is crumbling. Now y'all want to start backpedaling and y'all want to start backtracking and y'all want to start moving different. But before, y'all was antagonizing a lot of shit. See, y'all was antagonizing a lot of situations, Jack. Like how you was antagonizing Shotty and Mel, and you was antagonizing the whole shit, but now you want to tell and snitch? See? I'm showing you a pattern. The same way King Erner was antagonizing Alpo for being a snitch, antagonizing when Alpo came home, that man got low. He didn't want no smoke with Alpo. So that's characteristics of a coward-ass nigga. And I got respect for Queen's Flip, and I like Queen's Flip, but Queen's Flip has let a lot of clown niggas on his platform, and now these clown niggas think they got voices. But these the same clown niggas that couldn't build their own platform after Queen's Flip helped them. And they don't understand that Queen's Flip also is a troll, and he's also a man of humor, and he clowned a lot of you dumb niggas. That's what he did, and made money off you stupid ass niggas. So shout out to Queen's Flip. And the reason I'm gonna say that because Queen's Flip showed you a businessman. He showed you he can entertain the fuck shit. He showed you he can entertain jail shit. And the man also showed you he can deal with positive shit and get some money. He showed you he can get money. See? He showed you how to evolve brands. So if you niggas gonna ride Queens Flip nuts, at least learn his formula. Therefore, you gonna have to just hop on everybody's platform and suck nuts. Because a lot of you niggas, soon as somebody build a platform up, you want to slide on it. You want to slide in. You want to jump on the platform. And that's what make you niggas look like meat huggers. Build your own shit up and speak your own gospel. Stop spreading false propaganda on other niggas' platforms. Because like I said, eventually, you niggas going to have to answer up for the shit you be doing. And like I said, a lot of you niggas' stories are out of date. Your time is up. A lot of you stories out of date. See, a lot of shit I can't speak on because it's still incriminating. A lot of you niggas ain't incriminate yourself in a long time. I can look at niggas I know for a fact you have not shot a gun. I can look at niggas and tell they even got the posture to hold a pistol and hit and air nothing out. You can see it. A lot of you niggas look like you just been holding liquor bottles, blunts. I could tell you ain't put in no pain, and I could tell you can't take no pain. All you niggas are specializing at being witnesses and telling. You seen a lot of shit. You been around the gangsters. You been around the hitters, and all you did was absorb. And now you niggas are showing that you was just sponges because you just letting everything go now. You got a lot to say now. I'm going to say it again. It's a lot of niggas locked up that will never tell their story. It's a lot of brothers dead in the ground. May they rest in peace. But I'm not going to let clown-ass niggas make a mockery of what I know is real niggas. And what I know as real brothers that done put it down for brothers like me to be here with dignity and pride. You heard? I'm not going to let niggas mix that up. That's what's going on. And that's why I had to get into this topic of jail niggas versus street niggas, and I spoke on that before. And I don't want to step on no toes, but it's certain things that got to be clarified because nobody is better than nobody. But we got to understand, see, sometimes when you've been locked up and you've been in a lot of boxes for a long time, you get delusional. You get delusional and you don't understand that when you was in them boxes, when you was locked down, it was a lot of shit going on in the streets that you have no clue of because niggas could not call you, tell you, you ain't get no kite, and niggas on the street wasn't even compliant. It was a time when nigga homies on the town wasn't even compliant with that G-Wall shit. I'm gonna be real with you because there was too much shit going on. And on top of that, we know a lot of big homies behind that wall had turned informers, and a lot of niggas behind that wall had snitch behavior. So a lot of niggas that was on the town was not complying, telling niggas everything behind that wall. That's why a lot of you niggas behind that wall, you got a lot of shit fucked up. But my niggas that been in the streets already know what's going on because they was putting in the pain. They was letting that hammer fly, letting it go. And pardon me for my people that's not into the New York talk or the New York gang talk, but certain things have to be explained because we are far away from that gang life, in which I want to clarify. I'm not an active gang member. You understand? But certain things are in my heart, and that's just what it is. I'm a man that has evolved my life, and life is always about evolution. So I'm not with bringing my people backwards by talking about old shit. That's going backwards. But I got to go back in time to clarify shit because we live in a time where people like to remix history and put themselves in the glory. You know, that's the same thing a white man did. Every time a white man told his story, he had to make himself the man that they get the glory in the end. You know, that's what niggas do. Especially niggas from New York. They love glory and they love shine. They love that shine, boy. Niggas from New York love the glory and the name, the fame. They love that shit. But they don't understand it's about taking care of business now. It's about being smart and moving with intelligence and working out $1 million deals on the table. That's what this shit is about now. If it ain't about nothing else. But I got to clarify that a lot of niggas have learned how to freestyle in the world of YouTube. Like yesterday on Troll Nation, I heard a brother G-checking another brother live on the air. And he's G-checking a brother using certain terminologies that he know only supposed to go on behind closed doors. And I look at this brother like he was showing out for the camera and he was showing out for the West Coast. That's all I'm trying to tell you niggas. Y'all know our business is separate. Now I'm gonna clarify. Have you ever seen West Coast niggas get online and talk anything about any of their OGs? And we know it's a lot of West Coast OGs that did a lot of foul shit too. They did a lot of suspect shit too. But you will never hear no West Coast blood ever get online and put their OGs on blast. We know it's OG Crips that did foul shit and did suspect behavior shit, but you will never hear no Crip hood get online from the West Coast disrespecting any of their OGs or discussing their OG business or discussing internal business online. Now, am I lying? Y'all know I'm telling the truth. No West Coast G's, no Chicago gangsters will ever get online and start talking about a lot of personal endeavors that happen within their nation. They're not going to speak it to outsiders, and they're not going to make it no trending topic. But we living in a time when niggas will do anything. Like I said, I'm not going to get into this shit no more. I'm just going to say it again. Please, Wack, get them niggas some money. Please do that deal. And please put that nigga in the studio, put his shit out. Please help these niggas because they hurting. All right? Please. So they can shut up. Then the real G is going to pop out. When you finish with these niggas, the real G is going to pop out and they're going to really 212. The real gangsters already, they already ready. They already and willing to pull up. See, these dumb niggas don't know that. See, they don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You niggas are being made a mockery, and soon New York City will be taken over by various other hoods. But I know it's some niggas in the town that's going to have something to say about that. And I'm going to take my time out right now because I'm going to get off this topic. I'm going to take my time to salute the homies, salute the real homies that's been holding down the town ever since that O.G. Mac shit took place. Because niggas want to get fame off of O.G. Mac, but O.G. Mac been washed up in New York City. He's old news. That's why, like I said, it was the UBN had to go in separate directions. But I'm going to say shout out to my Hercs for holding it down, keeping it solid. You know, G-Shine, we still here. Salute to the Mac Baller Brims. Now, a lot of niggas don't like the Mac Baller Brims, but one thing I'm going to say about them niggas, they put on. They put on and they get that money. And that's why a lot of niggas don't like them. And one thing about the Macs going to tear your ass up. And they've been upholding New York for the past, shit, at least the past decade, somewhere around there. I mean, let's be real. Shout out to the Bloodhound Brims. Shout out to the Hounds. They've been holding it down. Let's not play. Let's not play. Y'all know when y'all go behind that wall, Corey King, you know you cannot live talking what you talking right now. You know this. You niggas know if you went behind a wall right now, present day time, you niggas will be dead. Let's not play. Allegedly. Disclaimer. But you know what I'm talking about. Y'all niggas, every nigga that's talking that shit on Clubhouse right now, you know if you went behind that wall in New York right now, you would be dead or you'd be in that fucking box hiding. Let's not play. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Murderside Brim for putting in that pain. Shout out to my boy Goldie Red, my boy Ready from day one. Shout out to that boy Terror. And shout out to Downtown. All right? I'm talking about hoods that are still up and running, active, waiting to put it in. Shout out to the Stones. Shout out to the Gorilla Stone Nation. We know y'all going through some shit right now, but we know y'all gonna keep it right behind that wall. We know a lot of shit is not right out here, but I'm trying to tell you niggas, these niggas are making a mockery of New York City, and I'm not gonna have that. That's why you niggas wouldn't dare in your life speak on a set that's up and running and currently active right now. See, any set that's active right now, you ain't gonna speak on none of them. All you can speak on is OG Mac in 1993, nigga. You only could talk about shit from the 90s because that's when you was relevant in the 90s. You niggas have not been relevant in modern time, and you know it's niggas still putting on, and y'all niggas know if Corey King go behind that wall in New York City, he's up out of here. And he know that. So please give these niggas a deal whack so they can shut up. Because what they doing, they stirring up the pot. That's all they doing. And y'all niggas ain't gonna be able to, when it's all said and done, right? Y'all still ain't gonna be able to go to Cali because y'all gonna be a joke. That's all you need to know. So please, get these niggas some money so they can shut up. Get them niggas a cash app, wire them some money because they want to keep using OG Mac name, nigga. We been done with OG Mac, all right? So I don't see how a nigga want to cut off handing off paperwork. Where did you get the paperwork from, Corey King? Did you get it from the police? Did you get the paperwork from the lieutenant in the jail, the captains? Did you get the paperwork from the FBI, nigga? Because we know about agendas and we know about COINTELPRO. So with Corey King, was you with COINTELPRO? Because it's mighty funny to me. Everything went crazy once that paperwork came out. I told you niggas it's the same story with every gang with COINTELPRO. Like, y'all gotta learn about Bunchy Carter and shit like that. You gotta learn about a lot of shit. But this ain't nothing new. Now, when Corey King presented that paperwork, was he working for COINTELPRO? And does he still work for COINTELPRO? Because it's mighty funny to me, every nigga that was day one, every nigga that put in work, every nigga that came out recently, such as Brother Tankhead, salute, he back in jail, Wildcat back in jail, I heard Killer Cab back in jail, I'm hearing all this shit, but then I see Corey King running all over the place, I see him around bounty hunters in North Carolina, niggas going to jail, I see all this funny shit, but he don't go to jail, but he always repping blood, he always talking blood talk. He want to go talk to Brian Glaze Gibbs' brother. Nigga, do you work for COINTELPRO, nigga? That's what I want to know. I seen you around Jay Prince. Was you snitching on Jay Prince? Did they send you on a job to Houston to spy on that man? Because you look like a spy to me, nigga. And I know suspect behavior, nigga. I didn't escape this street shit for so long. See, niggas thought a nigga like me would be dead in jail, but I always outsmarted the snitches, nigga. You know why? Because I learned about investigations. I learned about, you know what I'm saying? Jurisdictions. I learned about having co-defendants, not being around certain niggas too long, not talking to niggas on the phone. You heard? I learned how to move. That's how I'm able to tell a snitch. I'm able to tell an agent before an agent make his moves. And I'm not saying that about Corey King, but I'm saying I'm seeing a lot of suspect behavior and a track record of a nigga that's down with COINTELPRO. Because where the confusion is at, that's where it's COINTELPRO. You see? The same lame nigga that brought up the paperwork back then, he bringing up the paperwork 20 years later to keep the confusion going, to keep the narrative going. When we know that's an old-ass story, niggas from non-trade done been got banged on. So what the fuck is you talking about? A lot of niggas that was under Mac already got banged on. You heard? A lot of niggas that was under Mac been switched their hood a long time ago. So what are we talking about? Oh, I know what we talking about. We talking about a slander campaign to make the New York Bloods look like goofy ass niggas so the West Coast niggas could say, see, bro, see, blood, I told you them niggas was fraud, blood. I told you. See? That's what they want to say. But niggas like Wack know it's real niggas in New York, so that ain't gonna work neither. See? Niggas in Cali already know it's real niggas in New York that's blood and Crip. But they don't fuck with Corey King. It's niggas right now in California that has ties to New York right now. They are not on no camera. When they touch down, they know who to pull up on. They know who to hit up. These are facts. So when you see a nigga acting like he the spokesman, just know that's a poster child and a mascot nigga. Because Corey King is not known for killing nobody. He's not known for shooting a nigga. He's not known for tearing nothing up. All he known is jail stories. And I'm pretty sure he put on behind that wall because that's what a lot of niggas do, all right? It's easy to be in jail, punch a nigga like I told you before, cut a nigga, that's easy. But how you earned your bones in the street, nigga? And do niggas know you for letting that thing go? You heard? That's what this shit about when you start talking about that talk. That's why we can't get into that talk because I can smell a nigga, I can look a nigga in his face and know a nigga that put in pain or not. I know a nigga that's a sneaky nigga. Like you got some niggas that'll punch you and run ass niggas. See, I know niggas like that too. I know coward ass niggas. But we got to get into this clarification because I'm going to speak on it that And this for my West Coast people. Now, matter of fact, salute to everybody from the East Coast to the West Coast, down South, Midwest, everywhere in between, because we know that this is all over. This is American knowledge, all right? We know OG Mac Ben had a special on Gangland. We know this is old fucking news, all right? When I seen the Gangland special a long time ago, and I seen the police quoting the UBN oath, nigga, the shit been wrapped up. And I been knew it been agents under 9 Trey, and I don't understand why 9 Trey ain't been shut down a long time ago, all right? Whenever you see authorities quoting the fucking oath, by heart, that lets you know they got the paperwork, and it's a lot of niggas running around faking 9 Trey. So let's not play. And I have to clarify this shit for my West Coast brothers and everywhere in between that y'all got to understand we been handled that OG Mac shit. See, when it spilled out to the town that OG Mac was telling, some people knew, some people didn't, but like I told you, I was no proof. But to kill everything, a lot of real rights that was under OG Mac, they left that shit. They went on the different hoods by choice. They wasn't forced. A lot of real right brothers, they left that shit. You heard? Some brothers were standing by Mac. Some of them got their food ate. Some of them got their face tore off because they ain't want to hear the fact that OG Mac was telling. Some niggas didn't want to accept that, and they got their face tore up for that. They got their hood shut down. This been happening in New York City. My real right niggas know what I'm talking about. See, but Corey King wasn't there. He's a clown. Like I told you, when you heard the brother OG Mac drama from Elm Street, Peru, he was in New York at this time. He was in the Bronx. He could verify the same story about when word got out about OG Mac, niggas was not feeling him on the street. And it caused a lot of war. That's what you niggas don't understand. But Corey King want to make it to you like he brought out the paperwork on Mac, and New York been in shambles ever since. Like, we ain't been organized, like other hoods ain't been born. Niggas ain't have hundreds of thousands new niggas come on and do what they supposed to do. Like, he's making this, because you got to remember, people that's not from New York, they don't know what's going on in the town, in the boroughs, in the projects. They don't know what's going on Rikers, C-74. They don't know what's going on once you start hitting Attica. You understand? You start hitting the different G-walls, you feel me? Green Hit, you start hitting these locations, you know, Freddy Krueger, Jason Live, you start going to these facilities. They don't understand the demographics of how deep this shit is. And that's how I be saying, niggas like Corey King, he'll get a lot of niggas murked because they'll come to New York and think shit sweet, and them niggas will end up out of there. You heard? That's what happened the first time. I told you about when a lot of West Coast niggas started running down in New York, a lot of them niggas had to get sent back home. These are just facts. And then what they did, some New York niggas, some Cali niggas came to New York and they had to get sent to Jersey. I'm being real. A lot of them had to go to Jersey with that Peru talk and things of that nature. I'm gonna be real. That's what was going on around this time, early 2000s. We been knew OG Mac did that bullshit. Nobody been trying to take up for no fucking OG Mac. But my point is this, punk ass CK, you not gonna use OG Mac as a poster child and make the New York Bloods look like clowns. That's what you're not gonna do. Salute to the chat. Salute Stats. Stats 280. Go check them out. Like I said, I support those who support me, nigga. Salute to the Grapes. And my homeboy that I used to run with, Hirsch Loke from Grape Street. You heard? Watts. So I ran with real Crip niggas. I ran with real blood niggas. I know about that fine wine. You dig? I know what that purple about. See? That's how I get respect from all G's wherever I go, nigga. Hold my nuts by myself. I'm well versed in this gangster shit. Very versed. I could sit down with Muslims. I could sit down, you feel me? I could sit down with Rastas. I could sit down with Bloods. I could sit down with Crips. I could sit down with folks. I could sit down with Latin Kings. You heard? You dealing with a well-versed nigga. You ain't talking to no fucking fool. And that's why at the end of the day, I know we all one, brother. We all are one, my nigga. We all are one. But we got to understand is some niggas always going to be working for COINTELPRO. And like my homie said, go and tell pros. They are go and tell pros. Go and tell pros. That's what they do. They go and tell shit. The nigga that went and got the paperwork, he went and told. He wants glory in telling on he the one that had the paperwork on O.G. Mac. But I'm going to say it again, Corey King. We all want to know, where did you get the paperwork from? And who gave it to you? Let's start talking about that. That should be the next topic. Okay, brother, where did you get the paperwork from? Who gave it to you? Because we know that the government been giving niggas documents for a long time when it comes to breaking up shit. We know COINTELPRO was behind the Panthers breaking up. We know they was behind a lot of shit. And they always do it with what? Discrepancy. We see them do it in the Nation of Islam. Was they not writing Malcolm X letters lying about Elijah Muhammad? Was they not writing letters to Elijah Muhammad lying on shit Malcolm said? Do they not always lie with paperwork? That's why I keep telling you, gump-ass niggas, paperwork is a federal game. It's a COINTELPRO game, stupid-ass niggas. That's why if I was still banging, I'd just start whamming y'all niggas. Disclaimer, I promise you I would. Because you niggas like to play around. And I'm telling you, that paperwork game is a federal COINTELPRO game. It's been going on since the 60s, nigga. So I don't care about no fucking paperwork. Just because a nigga, my point is this, it's so many agents and snitches amongst you right now, you will never, ever, ever be able to prove that shit. Because it's deeper than you think. And COINTELPRO is what broke up every faction. So let's rewind. They say when New York blood was at its apex, its highest level, you heard a lot of homies say it was so much love. Brothers was getting together. We banged on them Latin Kings. We got it back. Whatever you want to say, you heard about the love and unity that was in play. Then right after that, what you heard happened? You heard about the paperwork that came out. Then you heard about what happened after the paperwork came out. Bloodshed and war and confusion and mayhem. COINTELPRO behavior. It's simple. It's simple, my nigga. So yeah, he's the one that produced the paperwork, but where he get it from? Who gave it to him? And who typed it up? You dig? Because they didn't, obviously the blood machine was moving for years. Nobody knew the man had told. So who was the one that scratched their head and put the paperwork out? Now, I heard about other brothers. I heard about people like Tom Crow. I heard about certain things, but I'm saying I know it was some police activity behind the scenes in this shit. I know it was. Because they never gonna let nothing beautiful prosper. So once I seen the homies probably was getting along and they probably even had too much to bang on, they had everything smashed, living in harmony, that's when that bullshit came about. But you gotta remember, when you're dealing with the government, they always gotta pick the weakest link to put on. They got to find the weakest link that's already tied in to do the dirty work. And I'm starting to smell like CK might have been that nigga. Because it's mighty funny, he's still doing the same shit. Now, when you seen Corey King, I told you about how he came between two brothers. Okay, we know Brian Glaze Gibbs and his brother Kool-Aid, they got their little issue, but we seen Corey King be quick to come between their beef. See, those are actions of a COINTELPRO agent. Masters of chaos. Always where the fuck shit at. Always in the mix of drama. Never hear their name in good graces, positive energy. Their name is always in some bullshit. Right? That's 2 times. That's recent. That's recent we seen him doing, instigating shit, instigating situations. Now, if a nigga instigate 2 brothers fighting, you don't think he would instigate within the gang to break up a gang if he can't have his way? And you got to remember something else. When he say that shit about O.G. Mac, that's like him slapping the face of Shaquille, because we know Shaquille and O.G. Mac put some things down for the UBN. So every time he speak down on O.G. Mac, he's smacking Shaquille because he's really jealous of Shaquille. You heard? Because that's the big homie. See, when I see Shaquille, that's a homie I'm going to salute. That's a homie I'm going to pay homage to. I might get on one knee. You heard? Because that's the big homie. That's the homie of Shine. That's the homie that put on. And fuck all that. That's the past. But let's look at how Shaquille moving right now. He moving real right. He moving smart. He don't jump in front of cameras putting off shenanigans. He actually came on a lot of these niggas' platform to try to make them lit. And it still didn't work for some of these niggas. But you see how he move. You see how G-Shine niggas move? That's exactly how I move, how Shaquille move. And I don't know that man. He never taught me nothing, but I move how G-Shine niggas supposed to move. We move in silence, nigga. We only pop out when it's time. But you always can see us doing some fly shit, or when you see us, we gonna be them niggas. We gonna be fresh, we gonna be clean, we gonna be wherever the shit count. That's how G-Shine niggas roll. When you look at Trife, you see that man cleaned his life up. But when you don't see Trife doing too much playing in front of cameras. You don't see him talking blood politics. But when you see Trife, he pops out. When the right time, he pops out and he do what he got to do. That's how G-Shine niggas move. Shine love, shine loyalty. Don't get it fucked up. CK is not G-Shine, all right? He's the old GKB. He how niggas used to be in jail. He never learned how to move around the town. And I'm not going to let him represent what he don't represent and disrespect niggas. Because when he pop out and say that bullshit, he trying to smack Shaquille in the face. Because he know that Shaquille and O.G. Mac name is in the literature, nigga, and Deadeye. Deadeye's in the literature too, nigga. I never seen Corey King. I seen Shy 120. And when I seen Shy 120, it said that nigga fool. It said he who that. When you see Shy 120, it said get that nigga. But they gonna tell you they ain't the same Shy 120, and maybe it ain't. But why the fuck would you pick the name Shy 120 when you know one Shy 120 got a bounty on his head? And to some niggas, that bounty still stand. So I'm gonna show you clown niggas. They always want to say, oh, I know this nigga, I know that nigga. You will never hear me co-signing who I fucking know like that. Because a lot of niggas I know, they still on the town, boy. They still around. I ain't got time to be making niggas hot. I don't know what niggas got going on for me to be speaking on niggas' name. You heard? But these niggas, they'll say a nigga name for clout. They'll say 1,000 niggas they know. But they can't say how they put in work with all them niggas. They can't say how they was getting money with all them niggas. They just gonna tell you all these niggas' name and make you and try to convince you that they official because they know these niggas. That's old shit. All right? So I just had to clarify that New York blood has never fallen off. We've been dealt with that OG Mac situation, and Corey King has never been in the discussion. He has never ran shit in New York. He might have ran some shit in that jail. I give him that. But he ain't never run no New York blocks. Because I never see that nigga in East New York, Brooklyn, calling no shots when I was on the town. Because when you talking about East New York, nigga, that's Hellraiser side over there. And you don't speak on Hellraiser because you know better, motherfucker. You's a bitch. They don't speak on Hellraiser. You can say what you want to say about them, but it's niggas to this day. If you go in Linden Projects, off with your face, nigga. I promise you that. You go to East New York, you start talking crazy about Hellraiser. To this day, it's a nigga gonna put your face on the wall, and I promise you that. They not gonna say that man's name. And Corey King know him very, very, very well. And when Corey King used to go live and I was putting Hellraiser in the chat, he would never acknowledge it. That's how I knew he was a fraud. That's how I knew he was a fraud ass nigga. I'm telling you what I know. When you dealing with Shaquille, that's a real right homie. When you speak on brothers like Mr. Peterson, he not even blood, he don't gangbang. That's a real brother. Because he used to go by another name. That's a real brother. You heard? Corey King ain't none of them niggas. And the real right niggas in New York City, I love y'all, man, because y'all ain't sell out. And y'all want to be on camera. Y'all niggas in my heart. Real shit. Because we see what's going on. Niggas is desecrating the town and letting it go down the drain. And maybe it's time for that because, like I said, man, the big YouTubers are falling. Maybe the big apple is falling too because nobody stays at the top forever. And these things got to occur. But I had to clarify some shit because it's a lot of shenanigans going on and I want these niggas to be successful. So therefore, I'm going to say it again, Wack, Eben Films, please support these niggas and keep these niggas lit. And please cut them niggas a check. Wack, please cut Corey King a check so he can shut up. Please. Help that nigga do a feature. Put Blueface on a nigga album. Do something for the nigga. Because we tired of that nigga. And I think Corey King was down with COINTELPRO. So Wack, I need y'all to ask Corey King, okay, my nigga, you put the paperwork out on Mac, but where did you get it from? That's all I want to know. Because it's mighty funny, out of a lot of niggas, he was the main nigga promoting that agenda. He the same nigga that was hanging around Jay Prince, and Jay Prince told you he was under federal investigation. Jay Prince told us in his book how bad they wanted him in Houston, but it's mighty funny. Corey King was hanging around Jay Prince like a spectator. Was you spying on that man? What was you doing in Texas around Jay Prince, nigga? You seem like a COINTELPRO ass nigga. And I said it. And to prove it, you run with JackFrost. JackFrost, he sending me threats talking about he want to sue me. Snitch behavior. I told you niggas. Now imagine if I was winning and I was really doing my thing. What'd have happened to me? You feel me? Nigga, I ain't got 1,000 subscribers and nigga talk about he want to sue me. You's a clown ass nigga. Don't be mad at me because you got 60,000 and you're failing, nigga. I don't have 1,000. You got 60,000, but you want to sue me. You's a jackass, nigga. And the only thing you can get from me is baka, baka, baka. That's it. Disclaimer, nigga. Hold that. For the simple fact they run together, right? So when a nigga talking about paperwork and then another nigga talking about he gonna sue, really what you talking about, nigga, you wanna talk to some police. So don't play them suing games with me. And I told you niggas, flagging is telling. See, a nigga that'll flag, that'll tell YouTube, that's the YouTube police. Those are snitch niggas. I don't tell on nobody, nigga. I ain't never in my life flagged a nigga. I ain't gonna do that. Fuck that shit. But I'm going to tell you niggas how these niggas got snitch behavior, and I'm going to salute Mel Cross too. Fuck that. No, I'm going to salute Mel Cross because that brother stays out the way. That brother stayed to himself. He moved right. A lot of y'all don't like Mel Cross, but you got to give that man his respect. That man moves right. I got to salute that man. He moves right. Those are niggas that move real right. When I see him, I'm going to salute them niggas. Humbly. I'm going to show my humility when I see them, a brother like Mel. You know why? Because the nigga been holding this shit down all this time. He not out here acting like a fucking clown. He did his time, came home. You feel me? He showed niggas how to move. You seen that man in Benzes doing his thing, promoting businesses. You heard? And then he just get out the way real smooth. That's how real right homies move. Don't get it confused. That's why I told you the real right sit back. Nigga, when they jump in my comments, nigga, I get the cosigns. Niggas know I be talking that talk. That's why they pull up. We not going for that shit. I told you niggas last time. Bury the OG Max story, niggas. It's over with. Nine Trey been falling. Niggas been not respecting Nine Trey. Let's be real. I'm a G-Shot nigga, so a lot of times I had to come to Nine Trey niggas' defense. Don't get it fucked up. It's times I had to help them niggas. Because a lot of niggas, for some reason, do not be feeling non-trade niggas. And a lot of that shit started with Jim Jones. I promise you. A lot of niggas always felt like they was commercial bloods. And niggas, I always called them niggas fashion bloods. That's what I always called them. Because when you see non-trade niggas, they always want to have on 5 and 6 flags. They always wanted to have the most flags on, the most red down. They always would show off niggas. So I used to call them niggas fashion bloods. Don't get it fucked up. So a lot of niggas never, within the New York blood circles, never really felt non-trade like that. After a while, I'm going to be real. Like around 05, shit like that, they wasn't holding no weight like that. Only Melly and them niggas held them niggas up most of that time. Niggas was not feeling non-trade. I know plenty of homies was set tripping on non-trade. So that shit ain't nothing new. But these niggas want to make it something new. For clout. But like I said, Corey King, I think you work for COINTELPRO to this day, nigga. You don't have no fucking legitimate business. You ain't got nothing going on. But you always in some shit. And you always in the midst of starting some shit. That's your MO, nigga. And when you was a porter up in that penitentiary, like my brother Devon said, you probably was snitching back then too. Because we know the snitches get the good jobs too in jail. We know that. The police get them niggas the good jobs they want. They put them in the kitchen. They get in the mopping, bro. You know, we know police give certain niggas special attention in jail. Because you niggas be working. But I'm going to tell you niggas that that shit he did was a COINTELPRO move because the homies is getting along perfect. When he pulled out that paperwork, it's never been the same again. That's why you got this confusion, and you got niggas that's 50 years old still talking about some shit from when they was in their late 20s. Like it's supposed to hold weight. When we don't care. We know about, you know what I'm saying? We know about all the hoods that been out since non-trade have been putting on. And they're still putting on. You know what I mean? Shout out to EGB, man. Shout out to the whole Linden Projects, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. You understand? Because these niggas know. These niggas talk that Brooklyn shit, but they don't be around the whole Brooklyn. Or they only come out in the daytime. Matter of fact, you lame niggas, you be outside now, but when the shit counted, you wasn't even outside there. So I want to hear that shit. You could be outside now, because now times have changed. We in a different dimension. But there was a time when y'all know them things was going off constantly and niggas was getting laid down every day. You wasn't around then, CK. Y'all niggas was not around. I used to get my work from Harlem. I used to go to Harlem every day, nigga. Taino Towers, right across from Wagner. Those were the real Billies was at in Harlem. The real non-trade niggas was in Wagner Projects, and the real Crips was in the back. Don't get it fucked up. See, niggas don't know about Wagner, how you had Bloods in the front and you had Crips in the back. Niggas from Harlem know the fuck I'm talking about. I done punched a nigga in the face right across from Wagner at the Crown Chicken, nigga. Right down the block on First. I used to be around them parts. If y'all niggas know about the dreads that had that bud, nigga. You know about, I don't want to say their name. If you know about the niggas that was running them bales of bud, that gas out of Taino Towers, all the plates was being moved around First. Y'all know they was about to part the Jamaicans. I was tied in with them Jamaicans, nigga. I was going to Harlem, getting my bud, taking it to Brooklyn every day. So I used to check in and tap in with certain individuals around Wagner P's. You heard? Wagner was also one of the last holders of the non-trade gangsters. But a lot of them, they went through their transition too. So miss my point. Niggas who was on the town know what the fuck I'm talking about. And you jail niggas, you missed a lot of shit. So when you be giving your stories, you only giving bits and pieces, but you don't represent the whole New York, nigga. You don't represent all the stories because there's so many ins and outs. You niggas don't know. That's why I say niggas supposed to came together and chopped all the knowledge up, and then you can run your mouth. You see, you got part jail stories, part street stories, this nigga version, that nigga version. People all confused. The homies on the West Coast, they don't know what's going on. The homies down South, they don't know what's going on because you niggas in New York are so fucking discombobulated. Because you want fame and glory that you want to write your story better and leave this man's story out and then remix that story and put your story in, and then that's what you niggas want to do. But you look like a whole bunch of dick suckers. That's why you niggas are getting clowned on Troll Nation. And I said it. So please get them niggas a deal and please cut these niggas a check so they can shut up. And JackFrost, you need to get your shit together, nigga. You can't sue me, nigga, because this is for educational purposes only, nigga. My shit ain't monetized. You bum ass niggas. I ain't you niggas. I don't gotta be fiending for monetization. I know the game. You think I was gonna get on here and try to make some money and you lame ass niggas, then you gonna start clocking my numbers and feel like I'm getting to the bag and then you wanna start flagging and shit. Man, fuck you niggas, man. I don't need none of this shit. Man, I am gonna get to the money. And I am gonna pop out. So you niggas keep playing. Like I said, I'll be on Evan Films eventually. I'll be on that shit. Shit ain't gonna be pretty neither. Cause every man, I told you, it's 8 million stories in the city. Every man got their version of their story. That's what niggas keep forgetting. Every man got a story. I got a story. It's so many homies that got stories, but they ain't got a voice, but they know what time it is. I'm here to speak for them. I done ran with too many real right homies to sit here and let clown niggas that I never seen before in my life go here and talk all this shit. That's it. You niggas is jail niggas. And when you was in jail, you was real shook of the niggas that was putting on. Y'all was shook. So I'm going to say it again. You niggas can say what you want about certain niggas, but you niggas behind that wall that been there from the beginning, you know about that Hellraiser work and you know about that I Shine work, all right? Y'all know about that work. You know them niggas is fucking animals because niggas from my hood is animals. That's all you need to know. And when you see niggas like I Shine, just know I ran with that nigga when we was young niggas. You heard? Just know that. That's all you gotta know. You don't gotta know who I am. You don't gotta know my government. But if you know about the work I Shine put it behind that G-wall, you just know that that's one of my niggas. If you know about Moshe behind that G-wall, just know those are my niggas. Those are niggas I grew up with. Those are niggas we was putting in work as teenagers. Know that. So I'm not no nigga just talking. My niggas put on behind that wall for real. And a lot of niggas don't like them because they know niggas from East New York don't play. And you know what charges them niggas is in there for. You heard? Nothing light, not no little suspect shit, not no little bullshit. You know my niggas from my hood in there on real time. So let's not play with this NYB shit. Let's just bury the shit. I want you niggas to get your bag so you can shut up and do what you do. So please cut these niggas a check so they can shut up. This is the last time I'm gonna speak on that. But it's real niggas everywhere watching. And it's real niggas. I'm not gonna let niggas in the grave be disrespected. I got dead homies. And I'm not going for that shit. Cause we put in that work, we put in that pain on them streets. Niggas done shed blood on them New York streets, and niggas done shed their blood on them New York streets. A lot of you niggas ain't did none of that. Your blood ain't spilled on that concrete, and you ain't spilled nobody blood on that concrete. So are you really from New York soil? Or you niggas just talking? Cause all I see is niggas with pom-poms. And I'm saying this because the nigga JackFrost, he run with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas from that JackFrost circle, all y'all niggas started together. And when I see a nigga like JackFrost in my comment section talking about he gonna sue me, nigga, that shit pissed me off. Because I know that snitch behavior and y'all niggas run together. And the nigga Corey King already flagged me before. I already got flagged because of him when I first started, nigga. So I'm telling you what I know. These are characteristics of snitching ass niggas and informants. And it's mighty funny, like I said again, Corey King, you got COINTELPRO behavior, nigga. You the one who pulled out the paperwork. You ran to Houston around Jay Prince, and Jay Prince told us he was under federal investigation around that time you was around that man. So don't play with me, nigga. What the fuck was you doing around Jay Prince? He don't fuck with you like that. You was a spectator. You was doing homework down there. Because you know about the UBN that was in Houston. See, I got homies in Houston. You niggas don't know who the fuck you playing with. I got 5'9" bounty hunters in Houston that show me love, nigga. 5'9" Pyrus in Houston, nigga. They been with the UBN. That's why when I met Houston niggas in my travel, we linked up like brothers because they support the UBN down there and they ride that 5. That's why Corey King probably was down there trying to infiltrate on them Houston niggas. I know what you was doing, nigga. You was using the UBN to go to Houston and claim fame on niggas. I'm trying to tell you niggas I'm loopy. I don't freestyle on this shit. See, a lot of y'all niggas don't know the UBN was in Houston too. They down there too. They got different hoods, but they UBN. They claim UBN. All the bloods down there stick together. And they got love for New York blood. That's why when I go to Houston, I'm patched in. See, niggas like Gump ass Tony, Corey King think a nigga don't know that. You probably was down there snitching and spying on Jay Prince, nigga, in a Prince family. Because you got agent behavior, nigga. That's why you really want to be cool with 6ix9ine. Like I told y'all before, I'm going to tell y'all what I told y'all. Let me tell y'all something that's jewel. A lot of niggas are mad at 6ix9ine because he's the only snitch that can walk around proud. So if you a snitch-ass nigga, a lot of snitches are jealous of 6ix9ine because they snitch and they can't walk around like him. You see? A lot of snitches didn't have the balls to be like 6ix9ine and walk around. So other snitches that told and got to hide, they mad. See? That's why I keep telling you, ever since 6ix9ine popped out, you start seeing all these niggas that was hiding popping out. You start seeing all these suspect niggas popping out now with all these stories. Like, okay, you see Skane pop out, but what you heard about Skane team? You heard his paperwork on him. Some of y'all seen the paperwork. See? But niggas want to play it off. But they want to get online and be the national spokesman. But I'm trying to show you niggas a track record of niggas telling and using other shit to throw it off. I'm showing you niggas. So when you see Corey King, now like I told you, remember when they all first came out, they all was co-signing each other. All of them. They was all cool. Then little by little, they started falling. I'm talking about the New York YouTube blood. They all was cool at first. Hopping on each other platforms, smiling, co-signing each other. But then when the money got involved and shit started coming out, you started seeing niggas showing their true colors. You started seeing the jealousy. You started seeing all the shenanigans. You feel me? You started seeing that jail shit all over again in your face. What you was watching that was jail niggas that still don't know how to get along, still know how to move in the street. See, but street niggas know how to move when they get to jail. Because the first thing a street nigga gonna do is blow your face off, nigga. and punch you in your shit and whatever, nigga. So it's not really hard. See? The same behavior I'm doing now, the same behavior I would have did if I was behind that wall with a lot of you suck-ass niggas. I would have put on extra. Just to make an example out the first nigga to let you niggas know I'm not playing with none of you niggas. I'd have stomped the mud hole in one of you niggas' face. For you jail niggas that think it make you solidify on the street. Keep them fucking jail stories, nigga. Write a memoir. Matter of fact, you stupid-ass nigga, write a book about your jail stories and maybe you can get paid. You can cash out. Do that. But all that trying to remix shit, all that trying to be extra for the West Coast, you niggas playing yourself. And JackFrost, nigga, you's a snitch ass nigga. All these niggas from the same circle, my nigga. But we gotta understand, Tankhead in jail. Soon as Tankhead started coming at Corey King, he's in jail. You feel me? Wildcat was going at Corey King, he in jail. You feel me? You smelling me now? We see a track record here? But he the last man standing, and he the big homie. He the one that held down and started the whole UBN. I seen a clown talking about Corey King started New York blood. See? You see the fake narrative getting out here? Now, I bet you my Max and my Hounds and my Eights and my Stones, they ain't feeling that shit. Niggas ain't trying to hear that. But you got to understand, that's why these niggas been separated. See, what the West Coast don't know, it's New York hoods that was the whole purpose of it. I ain't going to get into it. But y'all don't understand, it's niggas that's been separated themselves from that whole UBN shit. They didn't want no parts of that OG Mac talk, none of that. That's why the Hats had to do their own thing and tear a lot of niggas up. Period. That's why the Stones, when they had to put on, they had to bang on a lot of niggas. Because a lot of niggas been cleaned up that non-trace shit. So what are we still talking about? What are we talking about? Y'all niggas want to deal. All right. And I got a problem with you niggas because you niggas run with JackFrost and the nigga JackFrost talking about he gonna sue. How the fuck you gonna sue a nigga that ain't got his shit monetized, you jackass? And it's for educational entertainment purposes only. You can't sue, you jackass. You's a gump ass nigga. Don't you ever try to threaten me like that again, nigga. I gotta make this shit for the record. Cause these niggas run together and they pushing buttons and them niggas really starting to piss me off. You heard? All them niggas run together. And there's something suspect about you niggas from a certain location. I ain't gonna say no name. But you niggas be doing some funny ass shit. You some suspect ass party people ass niggas. You see? All that Africa Bambaataa talk, hip hop shit, you niggas need to take that shit somewhere else. On some G shit. I'm talking gangster talk now. I'm talking that gangster killer blood shit. You got a problem with it, nigga, you kick rocks. East side up. Disclaimer. You don't want to talk that talk. See, I ain't start telling my stories. I ain't start talking about my activity. Then you niggas gonna really have something to talk about. Then you really gonna know some shit. I made movies, my nigga. Movies. Movies beyond movies. And I got niggas to code. Niggas know what time it is, man. We did it. That's why we don't got nothing to prove no more. I'm just happy my people in position. Everybody's safe. Everybody good. All the niggas I know I ran with, they raising their kids. They living their life. These niggas legit. They clean. Every homie I know is real right, is doing their thing. Trust me. But I see some niggas, they still got to fake it till they make it because they didn't get the glory they wanted and they still got to try to get some glory. Like I said, you niggas are sad. And when I hear washed up bloods on Evan Films, G-Check and other bloods going through the history online, you playing yourself. You niggas are sitting down here explaining situations on a public platform. You will never see a West Coast blood get on there and start talking Pyru politics. You will not see them niggas talking about O.G. Pudding. You ain't gonna see them talking about Sylvester Scott, things of that nature. They're not gonna get online and start talking about T. Rogers. Only clown niggas from one city do shit like that. And that's a fact. So you niggas can take it how you want to take it. You niggas all about views. Get your fucking views and shut up. Please. Please go viral so y'all niggas can go about y'all business. Because all y'all niggas is some old washed up ass niggas. And JackFrost, you one of them too. You from the same gang. Y'all niggas are washed up and y'all hate on young niggas. Y'all hate on up and coming niggas. That's what y'all do. That's part of the whole why these young niggas are wilding. See, they don't want to talk about it. These young niggas are wilding because they don't respect the big homies. They don't respect these niggas. They done heard it all, seen it all. These young niggas are vicious and they don't give a fuck. That's why I say shout out to the little Max. The little Max tearing shit up. The little hounds tearing shit up in the town. You know why I say that? Because you got fake gangsters that'll be out here violating shit. You got these old niggas, they'll be the same niggas in your house trying to get your mom some drugs or trying to spend your mother money up or drive your mother car. And these little niggas ain't going for that shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. These little niggas, they acting out, they cutting up, but they rebelling in their own way because they not going. They've been deceived, they've been lied to. These little niggas is not trying to hear no washed up ass niggas right now. Just like when I was a young nigga, I did way more wicked shit than I would ever do as a grown man. Young niggas are going to do what they do, but they see what's going on. They know the bullshit. That's why we seeing what happened to Disco Baller, right? That shit we seen in Disco Baller is going to be a lot of you niggas. Trust and believe me when I tell you that. Because you niggas be running your fucking mouth, talking crazy, and you think nobody don't know what's going on. So when you seen Disco Baller take an L, and Disco Baller is not no sucker behind that wall, but let Disco Baller be an example that the nigga you is behind that G wall in jail, you are not that same caliber nigga in the street. And we all know them young boys could have killed Matt. They could have killed Disco Baller instead of stomping him out if they wanted to. They could have popped that nigga right there. He'd have been out of here. Because that's the type of time these young niggas on now. They only stomped Disco Baller out partially because the camera was on. They just wanted to clown him. But those are the same little niggas that'll take something out quick and they still run all over the city. Why do we act like all these functioning hoods are not still running around the city? We want to keep talking about O.G. Mac in 1998 or some bullshit. That's why I said the real homies will be out. The up and coming homies that's relevant right now will be popping out. But right now, we gotta let the smoke clear. And we gotta let niggas finish their little story in tobacco. Hopefully, these niggas will get a rap song, do a rap video. You understand? They go to Cali. Hopefully, these niggas will get some love because these old niggas getting on my nerves. All right? But I know a lot of these niggas was not in the loop. They've been out the loop a long time. See, they know a lot of niggas, but these niggas ain't been active in a long. That's like if I sat here and started telling you all the niggas I ran with in junior high school and when I was in high school. Like when I went to Canarsie High School, I ran with a lot of niggas that became niggas. But I can't sit here and tell you about how I was fucking niggas up at Canarsie. Nigga, that shit old. I can't tell you niggas about the Canarsie South Shore Wars. See, I know about the floss. You feel me? I know about all that. I can tell you niggas how this shit started. I seen how I remember Star Red City was pussy. I remember Star Red City had to bang out with Brookline to get their respect. Star Red City had to bang out with Linden to get their respect. See, when you went to Canarsie, niggas, Star Red City used to get ran home. Niggas from the private houses out Star Red City, pardon me. When you go to Canarsie, Brookline used to terrorize the private houses. They used to get demolished. But we know that's where all the Crips at now. Because at one point, those are a lot of West Indian families that just moved to New York at this time. And they didn't have no respect and clout. I want to say also respect to my man John that's from Canarsie. You know what I mean? Free my man John. But what I'm trying to tell you is that whole Canarsie shit was a movement. You feel me? I was there when that shit started. The private houses had to put on and go to war with Brookline to get their respect where they at right now. You see, I know it's loped out there now, but they ain't always had that respect. I was there when them niggas ain't had no respect, and they had to put on. Same way I remember when Brookline was terrorizing all that shit. And then y'all don't know about how Brookline used to link up with my side, niggas from Linden, Boulevard, Fairfield. We used to link up with Brookline niggas at Canarsie and get super deep. And then we go to South Shore and terrorize them niggas. We used to terrorize Rockaway Boulevard, and a few Brownsville niggas with us too. But those are old stories, see? I can tell you a bunch of stories about hanging with low-life niggas. I was in the loop with all that shit. But what I'm going to tell you is, that's what these niggas are doing with blood stories. They're telling you old blood stories, trying to make them irrelevant now. That's what make them niggas lame. That's what make you niggas lame. You telling old stories that make yourself relevant now. And I think Corey King is down with COINTELPRO, and him and JackFrost got some suspect shit going on. Corey King is always crossing federal lines, going from state to state, and I'm seeing a lot of funny activity, and I want to know what's that nigga's job? What's your income, nigga? You got a bank account, nigga? You say you got a business, nigga? What businesses you got, nigga? Can I Google your business, nigga? Is it official? Is it legit? Or are you out here playing? Or you out here running around telling on niggas? Or do you get your check cut directly from the government? Because you seem like an informant ass nigga. And I'm pretty sure when you got your face cut, you probably started signing a lot of documentation at that time. Shout out to Benji. Shout out to the homie Benji. I'm pretty sure when you got your face ate around that time, you started complying. Because you knew at that time the New York Bloods would have slaughtered you. So you ran to Texas. And when you was in Texas, you probably had a job to do, which is spying on Jay Prince. And I'm going to say it again. Jay Prince already admitted how the feds was watching him. And if I do the homework and I found out you was in Houston around the time when Jay Prince said the feds watching him, we already know what time it is. And that's why Corey King is so infatuated with Tekashi 6ix9ine, because he want to be in that loop. Like I said, before y'all diss Tekashi, right? You diss Wack. But when Wack sat down Tekashi, now you on Wack dick. Really, you on Tekashi dick, but you want to ride Wack to get to Tekashi. You niggas are lame. You're fucking lame. All right? I said it, nigga. 001 G's up. Take it how you want to take it. Gold and platinum, platinum and gold. Take it how you want to take it, nigga. For my iced out niggas. Yeah. But it's American food shortage. Like I told y'all earlier, the containers are spilled over in the water. The gas is so high, the trucks is not trying to pull out because they not making truck drivers ain't really making no money to take food from New York when that shit might cost them thousands of dollars. They're not going to Cali, they're not going to certain locations at a mass abundance because it's costing them too much money just to make the delivery. So what you witnessing is the economy crashing in your face, and American dollar is folding. You watching it in your face. You watching inflation, nigga. You watching all these places with bogus charges, bogus fees. You dig? You watching the country fold. I'm telling y'all, there's real shit going on. So I just got the popcorn and I'm watching the shit play out because I'm already in position. I'm already in position. I want my people that's smart to be good. That's it, nigga. I'm gonna watch this shit and we're gonna see who around with a smoke clear. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. And that's about it on that. Let me make sure, because a lot of time when I pull out, I be missing shit. Yeah, another thing I'm gonna speak on, like for some of these content creators, right? I'm talking about the content creators that y'all niggas will film some shit and then you want to break that shit up into like 10, 20 parts, because I understand you want to pimp that footage for YouTube, but that's an old technique. And that shit is played out too, because when you do work, you supposed to just drop the whole shit. You heard? Drop the whole project. When you drop piece by piece by piece, you make yourself look desperate, like you just trying to get a lot of views and monetization on each shit you dropping. And on top of that, that's Smack formula and that's Vlad TV formula. We know Smack been started that with the rap battles, dropping piece by piece. We know Vlad do that, but a lot of you niggas trying to follow that same blueprint, that shit is fucking lame. I'm just here to say that real quick. If you're going to do a project, release the project. Sell the project. All that piece by piece, what you're doing is you dissecting your own work. You fucking watering down your own work, and you're making that shit boring, because this ain't TV where niggas want to see one part today, and then next week I might not even come back and see the next part 3 weeks later. So just drop the whole shit. Get the bag. You heard? And I'm just making sure I don't miss nothing, because the nigga JackFrost say he want to sue me, so therefore I had to turn up on niggas like Jack, because Jack affiliated with CK and a few other niggas, and they all together. You dig? And then you see niggas playing both sides. You see niggas around in that play everywhere. They just do everything. They don't give a fuck. Whoever hot this week, that's who they fucking with. You understand? Disloyal ass niggas, and I told you niggas, the main niggas playing themselves is the niggas in that 50 category. They either 50, going on 50, or a little bit over 50. Those are the niggas with all the shenanigans, because they in their last day. And then some of these old niggas, they trying to show out they trying to show out for females, man. See, when you old, you gotta try to always show you still got it. So a lot of these niggas want to show, you know what I'm saying, they want to still show the ladies they still got it, they still that nigga. So they doing this shit for clout and relevancy. I'm telling you what they doing. You see these old niggas, when they see their views and numbers start going up, they niggas get happy. They get happy like little kids, you feel me? But they don't understand that they don't have no business and they don't got no bank account and they're not getting no real money. So them views and shit, it make you look good and it's nice. Don't get it fucked up. It's nice to have a lot of views and subscribers so you look like you're doing something. I get it. But you gotta understand it's a bigger picture than that, nigga. Eventually, this shit gonna play out. So when this OG Max shit play out, what y'all gonna say next? What's next? So y'all really believe, y'all believe y'all believe WAP 100 is gonna put out a 50-year-old rapper with a cut on his face, or they gonna do some type of anything? You believe that? You really believe that? And like I said, if I'm wrong, y'all niggas will come curse me out, say, nigga, you a bitch ass, nigga, you a hater. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Y'all niggas can come and bomb on me. Facts. I ain't gonna block nobody. But as of right now, y'all niggas really believe that shit. Then that means a lot of you niggas don't understand what Troll Nation is all about. Y'all don't have no clue. And I'm gonna tell you, jackasses, this. Y'all niggas are the first ones to get Troll Nation, Evan Films popping. Y'all some of the ones contributing to their foundation of content. You are giving them content, jackasses. So salute to them brothers for using the gump-ass New York Bloods for content to build their channel up the same way Queens Flip did. They doing the same shit they did on Queens Flip. You just got to peep what's going on. Prostituting themselves to tell their stories so niggas can boost up their engines and laugh at them. That's what they doing. The same thing they did on Queens Flip, they doing the same thing. The same way I could get on Evan Films and start airing niggas the fuck out to get my channel some views. Now, why the fuck would I do some lame ass shit like that? But that's what you niggas do. You hop on every platform that's popping, that's lit. You start dick riding. Then you want to shit on the niggas you was down with from day one. That's what y'all do. But it's clear as day, it's 50 states in America, but it's one state where niggas claim to seem to just keep playing themselves. It's one state that's the butt of everybody's jokes, and I know because I read comments, I see a lot of people throwing shots at y'all niggas. Don't get it fucked up. I'm just a nigga putting y'all on point. It's niggas making a mockery of you niggas behind the scenes, and they not going for that shit. Salute to the chat. Let me let the chat shine. You heard? Kashana Brown, always here. Hold up. Hold up a minute, man. My shit locking up. Hold up. Don't go nowhere. Kashana Brown in the building. Queen of Detroit. You feel me? I told you we go from east to west side. We got everywhere in between in this building. And like I sound like talking about these topics, but they got to be spoken on because these niggas put it out there like that. So like I said, y'all are the butt of everybody's jokes. Just know that. And shout out to the West Coast, to all the Power Rules, all the bounty hunters. You heard? Shout out to all of the bishops. Shout out to the Swans. Shout out to whole Compton, Inglewood, Crenshaw Mafia, Queen Street Blood, all the homies on the West Side and everywhere in between. This is not towards y'all. Because I know y'all out there laughing and y'all peeping what's going on. But I just got to clarify some shit that it will be a time when the real right bloods from New York will come out and speak their piece and clarify all this shit. But for right now, we're going to enjoy the entertainment and we're going to have fun. Shout out Young News. You heard? Boogie Down Bronx in the building. We out here. Like I said, I want y'all to peep game how the nigga like JackFrost say he going to sue me because I exposed the niggas being homeless. And the only reason why I diss JackFrost because he made a living, he made a lot of money off of the blood game. Talking about New York City Bloods, he made money and he made a name for himself. And I have nothing to do with that. But when he was doing was dissing niggas in his chat. You see how I let y'all rock in the chat? He was blocking niggas, dissing niggas in the chat. That's like me saying, man, get up out of here. But I mean, he was dissing niggas in the chat, disrespecting people. Real cocky and arrogant. The nigga was showing his Jordans that he just bought online. He was showing the money he spent on Jordans on y'all niggas. He was clowning his people, bragging. He thought he had it made. But when I spoke on that fool falling, it was a long time ago. I seen his fall coming. I spoke that when I first did the video when clout chasing goes wrong. That was one of the first videos I did months ago, man. I did that shit like in May. I seen that nigga fall a long time ago. So when I did the video of the nigga with 60,000 subs, and I couldn't believe it. I said 60,000 subs and the nigga homeless. I said, damn, if the nigga had at least a quarter from every one of his followers, he'll be all right. Because he was the one taking all them fucking donations. And I'm pretty sure he had all them videos monetized. So when I dissed Jack, I was dissing that nigga because you fucking raped the homies for all their money. You used that shit to get paid. Let's be real. You was dissing the homies, Shotty, all them niggas. You was speaking to all them niggas. And some of the homies is real right, and I ain't gonna let you get away with that. So when I had to correct that nigga and expose him, he got mad. So before I could have sworn you was calling Shotty a snitch. You was trying to advocate that fake shit that Shotty was a snitch. You was going down to that federal court building every day, reporting. But now when somebody report on you, you want to sue. I'm showing you the characteristics of a bitch ass nigga. These niggas will talk about other people. When you talk about them, they want to start crying and telling the police. And once again, JackFrost hangs out with Corey King. When JackFrost got beat up, who the first one to call him on his live? Corey King. I'm showing you how birds of a feather flock together, all right? This nigga talking about suing and telling. This nigga claiming the family's pulling out paperwork telling. So obviously, these niggas come from the same cloth and the same tree. And we got to remember, they all started out together in that one little room. They all started out together, but it was one brother that was on the outs with them. You know what I'm saying? But they all started together. And let's look at how all this circle of these same niggas played out. But we want to still believe that these niggas is official. We still gonna believe that. That's why I told you, you niggas are getting trolled. You niggas are getting, if niggas from New York are joking on you behind the scenes, I know them Cali niggas are laughing at y'all behind the scenes. And you are giving them niggas content on their channel, and you help them boost their channel, while meanwhile, y'all channels are fucking dropping. And these are just the facts. Because soon as you niggas run out of these little topics you're talking about, you're going back in the trash. Just know that. And every story you niggas can drop, 9 times out of 10, this shit gonna be from 88 to 2007. Some shit like that. Because you niggas ain't in the relevance of the modern day time. And I'm gonna say this one time before I check out, that the New York Bloods have been corrected that O.G.s situation. We've been handled that. That shit started a war in the streets, and niggas who was non-trade had to change their hood at this time. You did? Which also made West Coast niggas come to New York and start violating non-trade niggas. Niggas like myself had to take up for non-trade niggas because they was being victimized in certain situations because of O.G.s. So don't ever think when it was all over with that how niggas say O.G.s was a rat and niggas was just living their life. No. Anybody that was non-trade was getting pressed and ran down on. And they had to switch their hood. Some niggas banged out for their hood and they stuck with Mac and they banged out and they never switched. Some niggas took L's and had to switch their hood. But we got to understand, in New York City, that been a dead topic. It was never a brush under the rug topic. It was a topic we already handled. That's why the NYBBA had to do what they did, to separate themselves from the UBN and all the fuck shit that was going on in the UBN. Shout out to Sex Money Murder for remaining independent up until this day, still in good standards. That's why we say salute the Pistol Pete, because he showed us a man that didn't snitch, didn't tell, didn't fold. All right? And his hood is still in good standings. So I'm going to say shout out to Hopeless for a Fifth as well. Shout out to Sex Money Murder, the murders in Jersey. You heard? Shout out to the homies that's been keeping it solid, because Sex Money Murder has been independent and separated from the UBN. You go around Sex Money Murder talking that stupid shit about O.G.s and all that dumb shit. Niggas don't care about that, and they going to blow your face off. As long as you don't say nothing about Pistol Pete, you good. Y'all niggas know not to speak on Pete. You speak on Pete to this day, you still got problems. See, they could talk about Matt because Matt is irrelevant. He's on lockdown at ADX. No one cares about OG Matt. But let these niggas talk about somebody that's relevant and watch what happened to them niggas. That's why you'll see they don't speak certain names because they don't want to give them glory. They haters. See, Corey King don't say certain niggas' name in good standing because he don't want to get them no clout. And he know those are the real right homies. He not going to speak on the niggas that's relevant right now as we speak. And he know the niggas that's relevant, he not going to speak on because they still a send something at him. So all he can do is speak about niggas that's not around no more. Understand the game that's being played. I'm going to repeat it again for you slow niggas. Corey King can only speak on gangs that's not irrelevant right now. He could speak on OG Matt because that's old. He cannot speak on no standing big homie right now in New York City, right behind them jails that's running shit as we speak. He will not do that because he know its consequences. All they can tell you niggas is old stories. They cannot talk no modern politics of blood business because them niggas know they will get sent to the moon. So you niggas keep on talking about them OG Max stories and you leave it where it's at. But you need to start clarifying shit and tell them how the homies in New York been handled that OG Max situation. And that's part of why you got the big hat movement. You had the big Stony movement. Because those brothers separated themselves from the UBN fuckery and niggas like Corey King. Know that. And if Corey King speak on certain shit, he out of there. Matter of fact, y'all remember on Queen's Flip, did they not try to set trip on Stack Stone? Y'all gotta understand, Stack Stone has a whole another wave of information because he know about the Stone Nation and how they rose and what they did when UBN had folded. And Corey King didn't want that to come out because the Stone knowledge and the Stone, what the Stonies did is going to kind of shit on what Corey King put out there. My point is it wouldn't fit his narrative. So y'all niggas need to show love to Stack Stone. That's a real right homie too. Salute Stack Stone. You heard? That's why you see they try to shut him down because he had that modern information on what's really going on and how shit transitioned over. Because see, New York always been about transitioning. These niggas have been keeping y'all niggas stuck in the old beginning part of New York blood. The nigga is using the 90s facts. Everything Corey King is telling y'all is from the fucking 90s. And he's using the 90s in 2021 to make himself irrelevant. That's it. I'm gonna leave that at that. But JackFrost, you better watch your fucking mouth, nigga. Don't you ever come out comments talking about you gonna sue me when you can't sue me, nigga. My shit is together. You heard? You ain't worth a bag. I can't get caught off you. And you talking about you gonna sue a nigga that when you look at my, it's gonna tell you, nigga, for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm only here to educate niggas on you and clown your stupid ass. Cause you niggas are the new Def Comedy Jam, period. And that's my job, nigga, to make the people laugh. That's what I do. So like I said, Jack, better watch your fucking mouth, nigga. Because at the end of the day, you niggas ain't gonna be walking around filming nothing without a permit. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. Every time I pull off, I forget something. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. But I'm going to do a recap for those that just pulled up. Then I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. And y'all can rewind this joint. Know what I'm saying? I spoke on American food shortage. Watch how your counters start getting dried up. Watch how your meat start drying up. I'm telling you, it's going down. I spoke on the versus battle. In my opinion, both of them brothers did their thing. It was a good show, but it is what it is. That was some 1988 shit. Once again, black people, we dealing with 5G technology. We dealing with a whole nother world. And us going back into the 80s, nigga, that shit is not going to help us. That ain't nothing but a distraction. I'm being real with you. You understand? It's some other shit going on. But they use that versus battle to monetize and to monitor our behavior. See, you don't understand. We are always under study. They like to study how we think. So when they can get some old motherfuckers to sell out a show, they know that we're still on old times. And they're playing on the emotions of niggas that's in their 40s and 50s and late 30s. They love to play on the emotions of the old heads because the old heads have no clue what's going on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So when I'm gonna be real, when you see all this chaos in the street, you blame the old heads. It's the old heads that played themselves while the young niggas do not respect them no more. Because see, ain't no young nigga gonna respect no nigga talking about, I'm about to go see the Big Daddy Kane and BDP show. He gonna look at you like you washed. He gonna look at you like you straight laundry. That's just what it is. But I spoke on a versus battle today. And for those who liked it, I'm not knocking you. You feel me? I spoke on COINTELPRO and how I think Corey King is a COINTELPRO nigga. Because everywhere he go is paperwork and confusion. And I told you about all the other organizations that got taken down by paperwork and bogus shit. And come to find out, like with the Nation of Islam, come to find out the government was writing all them letters the whole time. They was writing the letters to Elijah Muhammad. They was writing the letters to Malcolm X, causing confusion. The same way, I want to know where did Corey King get this paperwork from and what the fuck was he doing around Jay Prince? Because I think to this day, Corey King worked for COINTELPRO. I think he get his checks from the government. You feel me? And I think everything he do is funded by the government. That's what I think, in my opinion. Allegedly. That's really what I think on some real shit. Because anytime a grown man ain't got nothing solid, he always doing a bunch of extra shit, he's getting financed by somebody. So you ain't gonna play with me, nigga. Somebody is financing your behavior, nigga. I know drugs don't move like that. I know you don't move plates. You don't move bricks. Ain't none of that shit moving in the city right now, in the town, in America. That shit is at slow motion. You're not moving no dog food. Because if you did, you wouldn't be on the camera. So you on camera, let me know you don't move no work, for one. For two, I also know that you don't have no legitimate businesses. For three, I think somebody's financing you through all your fuck shit you doing. Because you love to be around gang activity and street behavior, nigga. You see me, I talk my shit, right? But I don't be around the gangs. I talk my shit, but I don't be around current politics making niggas hot. I don't make niggas hot. Some of you niggas like to make niggas hot. You want to go around their hood, go around niggas where you know they get money at, and you want to absorb shit. See, a lot of you niggas are on a payroll, you think I don't know. So when a man ain't got no steady job, a man ain't got no steady business, a man ain't got no work, nigga, you're being financed by somebody. You on somebody's payroll, nigga. That's why all you gonna do is promote negative agendas, because that's your job. That's your job, CK. You was an agent ass nigga. And I told you niggas he was an agent. He's a fucking agent. Until he can prove he not, in my eye, he's an agent, allegedly. You're an agent, nigga. You don't want to put that paperwork out. You work for COINTELPRO. So we want to see I want to be able to Google one of your businesses so I can spend some money. I want to be able to spend some money legitimately with your ass, nigga. But we know a lot of these rap organizations, it's always the snitch that got a rap label. See, it's always, these niggas are informants and agents, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you what I know. Why you think everybody that came out of jail that could have proved Corey King wrong, somehow them niggas is gone now. Every nigga that got on this fucking camera and told you he was a fraud, where they at now? How many times did he fall out with Killer Kev? Did he not fall out with Wildcat? Did he not have friction with Tankhead? Where all them niggas at now? But Corey King's supposed to be that nigga, right? Or maybe he couldn't be that nigga. If they was in the way, he could never be what he is. And we also have to remember when Wildcat was on his heels, when Tankhead was on his heels, I could have sworn Corey King was in hideout. I could have sworn that man was hiding out. Am I lying? Am I tripping? Am I high? I could have sworn he was real quiet when Wildcat and Tankhead was on his ass. But now, somehow, all them niggas in jail. He the only one left, once again. Only one left, once again. Good job, brother. Good job. Because JackFrost, he putting you on blast. Because by JackFrost talking about suing the niggas, that means he want to snitch. And he got that in his DNA. And you probably the type of nigga that be snitching do JackFrost. You the type of nigga that probably get JackFrost to do the telling. You see? I'm showing you COINTELPRO behavior. Nigga, you cried on Queen's Flip. You cried over Pop Smoke, but you the one that put the OG Mac paperwork out, and we supposed to respect you. Only a nigga that's on your meat or a broke ass nigga is gonna co-sign Corey King because he think Corey King might give him a chain or some shit. That's it. I'm gonna leave that shit at that. But like I said, you know not to say certain names, nigga. So once again, shout out to OG Shaquille for holding it down, the big homie. And he clean right now, legitimate. I'm gonna salute that brother. I'm gonna salute all the real right brothers that's clean, doing what they gotta do every day, taking care of their business, who don't give a fuck about this gang shit. But I have to clarify this shit, and I'm gonna let this shit go, because that nigga JackFrost said he wanna sue me, and I don't like niggas talking shit in my comment section, especially not suckers like that sending me threats, and you hang with niggas I don't like. But I wanna put on blast how it's niggas from one demographic that been playing themselves. They've been selling out. They've been dry snitching. They've been doing shit for clout. And the whole world knows, laugh, and is joking on you niggas. I see comments from Detroit. I see comments from Chicago. I see the comments from California. I see the comments from ATL. I see what these niggas are saying about you niggas, and it's disgusting. That's why instead of you running your fucking mouth, start doing your homework and look at what the people saying about y'all. And then y'all know exactly what the fuck is going on. Salute to the chat. Dollars and cents. Gotti Savage. Get that money. You heard? This how we do over here. You niggas are suckers. You flag, you cry, you tell, you kick people out the chat. You niggas are scary because you want to keep that narrative going. You scared somebody gonna expose you. You scared somebody gonna fuck up your money. Sorry ass nigga. But like I say, like the homies say, the B ain't for sale. And I'm one of the niggas here to make sure it ain't for sale. If niggas want to sell it, niggas a price to pay. That's it. And a lot of you niggas, you never put in no real work and blood. A lot of you niggas, when you came home, you ain't had no flags on. You wasn't wearing that red. A lot of you niggas, you was blood because you was scared. You got behind that wall, you got down. And you played your position. And some of you niggas, y'all became the best reporters for the blood gang. That's all you is crime reporters. You niggas are good reporters. You ain't ever cut nothing. You ain't ever shoot nothing. You ain't never did a goddamn thing. You was a nigga. You was a lookout nigga. You was a go to the store nigga. You was holding the weapons for niggas. That's what some of you niggas was. See, it's the niggas that had to hold the weapons in jail. They come home and got the most stories. The niggas that wasn't active always got the most stories to tell. And let this be a lesson that gang banging is whack and it's over with. And you got to understand, when you got old niggas still talking about gang talk, like we still in the 90s, that let you know how people are falling. Because see, I seen niggas talking about the 90s and watching raps from the 80s. So to me, I seen a lost generation in America having a food shortage, and America's going down a fucking drain, but I see niggas going ass backwards. That's what I see. I see niggas talking about the 90s and watching 88 rap. And the young niggas supposed to respect this. The millenniums. Now you see why we all fucked up. And niggas still want to talk about R. Kelly. That's why ain't nothing to do now but protect your family, stay strapped, you feel me? Stay out the way. Because when the shit go down, a lot of our people are adversaries. See, it's a lot of our people that we think, it's a lot of niggas that we think black that really ain't black. A lot of people we think for us, they not for us. They just here to keep us, they here to go tell. Like I said, they here to go and tell. Some people are in position to go and tell master exactly how we think, how we moving, and how we trying to advance. And their job is to stop us. That's why it's always going to be COINTELPRO niggas. That's why I've been telling you about a lot of these niggas are agents, and a lot of agents ain't got no damn paperwork. They got deals behind the scenes and signed. They got contracts behind the scenes. That's it. They got the police on speed dial. The police got them on speed dial. The government, these niggas down with so many different organizations now. Because you got to remember, some niggas are down with organizations, but the organization they down with are directly tied to the police. So you got to watch all this organizational shit. See, a lot of these niggas are signed and sealed. You ain't never going to know. But I know Corey King, in my opinion, allegedly, is a COINTELPRO ass nigga. Where did you get that paperwork from, Corey King? Who gave it to you, nigga? And what the fuck was you doing around Jay Prince when Jay Prince already told us the feds was watching him? And I'm going to find out, was you the one around Jay Prince at that time when the feds was on his ass? Because I'm going to think they sent you down there to watch that boy. And that's a fact. So now, hopefully, by you hugging on whack nuts, he going to give you what you looking for, right? And maybe you could be a successful ass snitch too. Since you proud of being the one that told on Mac. Because even though you still snitched on Mac, nigga. OG Mac snitched, but you snitched on him. So let's be real. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? You snitched on Mac snitched, but then you snitched on him to the homies, and then Benji blew your face off. Walk up. And to this day, you the permanent Nike check face, nigga. Upside down Puma sign. I never in my life seen a rapper with a Nike check on his face. So I don't think you even got the face for it, nigga. And matter of fact, you's a fat, stubby ass, rapping ass nigga. Your time is up. Niggas don't want to hear you. All right? But you doing that for a front because you can use that rap shit to go around the Crips and snitch. You can go around the Bloods and tell. You can take that whole rap show on the road and go infiltrate on anybody you want to. That's why you use that whole rap shit. See, you got to understand the game. That rap shit can infiltrate on any circle. He can use that shit. He's using it to infiltrate on whack right now. Because other than that, he has no business. His only business is hybrid shit. Clone shit. Bloods mixing with Crips, some bullshit. Which to me look like the work of an agent. Confusion. And it's easy to use that rap shit to go around telling on niggas. Because, look, when you use that rap shit, you get to find out how niggas get their money. You get to find out where they get their money at. See, that whole rap shit is a way to infiltrate on niggas that's getting hustle money in these streets. Don't get it fucked up. So if you get hustle money, you getting dirty money, don't do no business with CK on no rap shit. Rap shit is the easiest way to infiltrate a nigga's hood, his block, and what he got going on. That's way for infiltration. And CK Corey King is the ultimate infiltrating ass nigga. That's why he tried to come between Glaze and his brother beefing. I'm showing you track records. Now he want to be in the midst of this Jim Jones confusion shit. He likes to be in confusion because he feel like that make him authentic. Or he feel like he made himself the go-to guy on when you want to look, man. When you want a real right blood on YouTube, you call Corey King. That's how he try to position himself to be the national spokesman for the New York Bloods. But I told you he's the head of the dirty council of the New York YouTube Bloods. That's it. So if you see anybody co-signing Corey King, 9 times out of 10, there's a dirty blood. You feel me? They're a dirty blood. Then that was a fly-ass blood. They never was fly with the shit. They never made it look good. It was always a sidekick-ass nigga. All right? Them the niggas that co-sign Corey King. And the reason why I said that, Corey King, because you need to check that nigga JackFrost and tell that nigga to stay the fuck out my comment section, nigga. With that telling shit, talking about he gonna sue somebody. All you niggas be trying to sue and tell and flag because you snitches. And I'm going to say that shit again and I'm out. But I'm going to give my last roll call. Shout out to Shaquell. Shout out to Mr. Peterson. You heard? For doing great things in the community. Shout out to Tribe Gangster for doing positive things, great things in the community and staying out the way. Shout out to my real right homies behind that G-wall. Hold your head. I know one day y'all will be home and just stay focused. And to all my people that tapped in, just know that tomorrow we're on another page. And I'm not going here no more. You heard? I got a lot of shit to bring to the table, and we gonna do this together. You heard? That's why I salute and respect every last one of y'all for fucking with me for what I got to say. Y'all niggas know I ain't on no hype. Y'all know I ain't up here finessing shit. You know I ain't trying to get no money out of y'all. Now, my real supporters, when it's time to support, y'all be welcome to support. But for right now, I'm doing this because I'm talking to y'all. You heard? Shout out Rastafari. You heard? Diz in style, always in the building. You heard? Shout out to the queens, the ladies who always pull up. Y'all know I'm here for y'all. Y'all stay tuned, stay out the way, and watch the fuck shit as it play out. And I'm going to tell you niggas, Y'all gonna have y'all day when y'all gonna have to answer up for all this fuck shit y'all been doing. I promise you that. And I'm not talking about no violence. I'm just talking about you have to answer up for what you're doing. And the real G's gonna pop out very shortly. Wait and see. On that note, I'm out.